Hey everyone, and a welcome in or a welcome back. It's a Monkey Mar. Before we get into today's video, please click that subscribe button, the like, and the bell for notifications. I know I said I was not going to touch on this story again until the court hearing, but there is a completely new person involved. Let's get into this article. I am going to go on a road trip, and this article actually answered a lot of questions I had regarding this horrible, horrible crime of these three bodies that were found. So, gang member associated with a Conejos County bodies arrested on unrelated charges. Francisco Pancho Ramirez lived at one of the properties where two people's bodies were found in November. This article out yesterday. A 38-year-old man who was renting a property where two people's bodies were found is in jail facing possible state and federal charges. Because I was thinking, whose property was it? I mean, did you just drive into the middle of nowhere and dispose of three bodies? Francisco Ramirez, who officials said is a gang member, was arrested on the night of December 11th of 2020 in Pueblo. He has not been charged in connection to the Conejos County incident at this point. In November, two people's bodies were found at a property Ramirez was renting to own at 19086 County Road 27 in Sanford, Colorado. According to a federal criminal complaint, the property is more than 130 driving miles southwest of Pueblo. Another body was found at an adjacent property in the Los Sauces area of Conejos County, investigators said. The remains were in such bad conditions that authorities said they had to bring in a forensic odontologist to help identify them. They had to look at the teeth. Two of the bodies have been identified. They are 34-year-old Shayla Hamill and 38-year-old Myron Martinez. And we do know, they tell us that the third set belongs to Selena Escobar. Adre Psycho Barrows was also arrested in relation to the crime in November. We know that I'm not going to read anything that is going to be a repeat. An informant told federal officials Ramirez, who is also known as Pancho, was an accessory to the murders. According to the complaint, the informant told investigators Ramirez tried concealing the murders by transporting the bodies in vehicles, cleaning murder scenes, and helping burn evidence, including human remains, the complaint said. Oh my gosh, I can't even. The informant said Ramirez drove around the San Luis Valley with the mutilated remains in his vehicle and a vehicle owned by Barrows, sometimes for days at a time, the complaint states. Oh my God. The federal agent with the Bureau of Alcohol, Tobacco, Firearms, and Explosives, the ATF, said he received information on December 10th that Ramirez had drugs, a firearm, and was driving a white Ford Fusion car, the complaint says. The ATF agent knew Ramirez had at least one previous felony conviction and that Ramirez was not legally allowed to possess a firearm, the complaint says. So they tracked down Ramirez to an address in Pueblo. Pueblo officers pulled over Ramirez in the Fusion on December 11th. The complaint states a search warrant was issued for the car. Officers found a Glock 2 ammo mags, a suspected heroin and meth in a hidden compartment behind the glove box and under the dashboard. Ramirez was arrested on state of Colorado charges that include possession of a Schedule II drug with intent to distribute, special offender, possession of a weapon by a previous offender. I have never heard the term special offender. I may have to look that up. The federal crime complaint charges Ramirez with possession of a firearm and furtherance of a drug trafficking crime. Ramirez is being held in the Pueblo County Detention Center under a $200,000 bond. I am looking for his picture. They are not showing his picture. I did find him on the Pueblo County Jail, but they don't have his picture. And from what the description is, I'll show you guys what I mean. It looks like he probably has a clown face himself. I am not going to read this whole article because it's a repeat, but I will point out the 2 points that are new. Well, I'll point out what's new. So both Ramirez, Pancho, aka Ambrose, aka Psycho, are members of local gangs that are connected to the, I know I'm going to get this name wrong and I'm going to get yelled at, Serenos Street Gang, according to Ramirez arrest affidavit. Ramirez, a convicted felon who served time in federal prison, told investigators during an interview that he is an active member of the East Side Dukes, which the affidavit says is known to engage in violence and have been investigated for multiple shootings and other violent crimes in southern Colorado. The documents connect Burroughs as a felon to the Young Crowd, another gang. Yeah, I did not actually know that they were gang members, but when I saw Psycho's face, I thought, whoa, he has a clown face. Let me show you something funny. Well, not funny, but interesting on Ramirez's police booking record, but of course his mugshot's not there, but I'm going to keep looking. Here is his Pueblo sheriff booking papers. So Ramirez, his first name's Francisco, 5'10", 213 pounds, date of birth 5/20/82, and then he's charged with substance possessed with intent to distribute, 225 grams. Special offender, we're going to have to see what the special offender is, because I'm just like nosy. I need to know what everything is that I'm talking about. Not for you guys, for me mostly, but you probably know what a sexual offender is. I have never heard of that. Degree F2, but I'm going to look. Look at his tattoos. Tattoo ESDLC. Tat Eastside Duke. ESD. Tat Pray in Hands. Clown Face. 13. Tat Devil. Tat Devil. So they actually call the tattoo on the face the clown face. And I didn't even know that. Alright, let's go take a ride by the property. And we're going to end on that note, because really that is all that is new with this case. And the only other thing I'm going to do, unless of course a new person pops out of the bushes like this Ramirez, I will touch back on this case when it goes to court, or what the sentence will be, so that we can have an end to this case. And hopefully the three of them are resting in peace, because it's just, it's a horrible situation. I just wonder why they have not been able to identify Selena's remains yet. That I find interesting. I mean, she had beautiful teeth. I'm sure she went to the dentist. Even the mom's DNA, I don't know. I guess we are going to have to wait and find out when they do identify her remains for the record. In all honesty, I would never put this address out, but it was posted in the news article. And I also figured, who in the world is going to drive? I mean, we're talking about in the middle of nowhere. Let's just see exactly where we are in this world. Yep, it's definitely down almost into New Mexico. Yeah. I don't think I would be going out to this area. Alright. Let's go down and see if we can get a view. Yeah, there's nobody out here. Google probably said nope. So we're not going to be able to get down onto the road view, unfortunately, but this is the property. So what it turned out to be was not two separate properties. Well, yes, but this is a property, and this is a property. And somehow one of the bodies got over onto another property, or this could be his property, but this is the property, I'm pretty sure. In the middle of nowhere. I couldn't do it. Alright, so guys, that is it with this update on the psycho, crazy clown face, and now he has an accomplice. Mr. Francisco Ramirez. Pancho. Alright guys, so with that, it is a wrap. I want to thank you all for coming in. And thank you for watching. Please like or dislike, whichever you prefer, and subscribe. Everyone have a good day or a good night wherever you are in the world, and stay vigilant. I am out.